Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You know a person when you are able to predict his or her next move in certain circumstances, most circumstances, with a, let's say, a accuracy of 95% and up. That's how I roll. So I think that, and this was one of my early childhood passions, in order to try to anticipate or foresee what will be the next move of my opponent, regardless of the circumstance. Was it a fight? Was it a verbal argument? Was it a physical fight? Was it a game? Was it something like that? Now, what happened here? I think I was right again. You can say, well, Emil, it's not a big deal. Well, maybe it's not a big deal. But when that happens often, or as a pattern, you kind of say, you know what? These guys are exactly the way I say they are. And what's going on here? You know, the Eurovision little board of whatever, they said that Zelensky asked to be featured and speak in front of the Eurovision finals. I covered that on two videos right here. One was yesterday and one was today. And in one of these videos, I talked about, I think in this one, who is lying, Ukraine, Eurovision, or UK media. Ukraine, blah, 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 blah. I think in this one from today, actually. So what was I saying over there? I was claiming that Eurovision said, you know what, we can't allow Zelensky to speak because it's a political message, and in our principles and our regulations, we do not send this kind of political messages to anyone. And I said, Zelensky said, we never asked actually. Well, why would they ban you? You just woke up and say, well, we're going to ban only Zelensky, but nobody else? You asked, obviously. I mean, if you didn't ask, why would these guys just woke up in the morning with a hard on and say, today Zelensky is banning. Let's go. I don't think so. Why would they do that? Unless they're assholes. Have any evidence? No. Do you have any country to prove the country? I don't think so. As of now, it's just hearsay, no say, we say. Okay, let's put that to the side. If Zelensky did not want to speak and did not ask them, why is everybody angry that they banned him? So he won it. That's why they banned him. That's why everybody is angry. Everybody. Exactly that's what I was claiming in the video today. Or yesterday. I think it was today. When I said, you'll see, all these guys are going to say, what? You don't let Zelensky speak? And the guy's going to say, well, we have values, we have rules, regulations, like a law. You can't just let, I think it was today in the video, you can't just, have some special treatment for A, B, C, but not for, W, Z, Y, or whatever. And that's not justice. Justice is across the board. Well, they don't. They want a special treatment for this guy. Why? Because they're the victims and they're going to ask for money. Help us, the evil Russians, and blah, blah, blah. Well, if these guys banned you, why are you upset? Since you didn't want to talk anyway. So they wanted to talk. Now, I talked about that because I knew how they will react. That's exactly how they reacted in the article I have right here, ready for you. And behold, my friends. This comes from Agence France Presse. Eurovision strikes wrong note with UK. UK, do you mean like the whole country? What do you mean UK? The whole, everybody? Leadership? They don't mention it here yet. Over Zelensky ban. Wait, he didn't want to talk, so why is he upset? He wanted to talk. The UK government, he on Friday hit out at European broadcasters for banning a Eurovision message by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. So he won it. They're upset that they banned him. That means that he won it. As host city, Liverpool decked out in yellow and blue for the annual carnival of Kerch, whatever. 26 countries have made it, blah, 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 blah. Britain stepped up, tra-la-la-la, let's say. But the European Broadcasting Union said, and I'm quoting, strict rules, prevent it from granting the Ukrainian leader's request, arguing that the contest was non-political, end quote. Well, what do you want? That's their rule. No. Now we have this weasel. Sunak, I don't know why he's still in business. He didn't prove anything positive for the country yet, but the other idiot, lazy lizard Truss, was kicked out, and the crazy Boris too. So I don't know why this guy is over there. He's doing a good job for some people, I guarantee you that. And that's not you guys. You know what I mean? UK Prime Minister Maharishi Sunak, and I'm quoting, believes it would be fitting, who cares what you believe, Sunak, for President Zelensky to address the event, and we are disappointed by the decision from the European Broadcasting Union. What do you mean? What do you mean, man? What do you fucking mean? That means if Zelensky wants to rape someone, you're gonna do it. It's against the law. That's the policy. That's the policy of that. What are you talking about? So this guy wants those guys to change their policy for that guy. Only for that guy. Why not change the law only for that guy, like the rape? Why not? Or maybe pedophilia would fit better for the guy, no? Why not, Sunak? Because if you ask those guys to break their law, their policy, that tells me what kind of person you are. That means if you like someone that could engage in a criminal act because he's a victim or something, or not criminal, breaking the law, I'm talking. You can use whatever, the policy, whatever you want. It's like you go, for instance, in front of King Charles and grab him by the balls. You change the policy, right? Well, you're not allowed to touch the king or the queen, right? Unless they touch you. But if say, hey, buddy, what's up, man? Whoa, okay. Huh? What do you think will happen then? Oh, Sunak will come. We'll be disappointed that he broke the rules. This is exactly what I said it will happen. We're going to have a few guys that we're also going to cry, but they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand. Sunak understands. He's not an idiot. But there are people who don't understand that this is breaking the law for one person, making that person more special than everybody else. That means that if you're a victim somewhere, you can break the law or the policy. No. No. I'm not responsible for your victimhood. What do you want? Why? I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to see you. And that's the policy. What are you talking about? Because if you bend the rule, in this case, they're going to bend it against you next time. With someone else. Let's say you want to go to college and they're going to put over there Zelensky's son and you're going to stay out of college because Zelensky's son is a victim. I'm just saying, I don't even know if he has kids or anything. It doesn't really matter. And would you say, yeah, I'm okay, my kid, you're not going to go to college because Zelensky must go because he's a victim, Zelensky Jr., okay? No, when that's going to be about you, unless you're an idiot, you say, yes, you're the victim and somehow I have to pay for that. The same here. Well, the same thing in college admissions, yeah. The same. Why do I need to pay for those guys that I didn't do anything? Just because I qualify in a certain kind of group by birth? What is going on here? Well, you know what's going on here. Some people are special, more special than the special ones. And that gets me to the Animal Farm of George Orwell. I guess you read that, so in the 5th grade, 6th grade, you should have. If not, you still got time, okay? So, again, some people we're all equal, but some are more equal. The same here. We're all special, but some are more special. That's no justice. That's not how society is built. And that's right in your face. Your prime minister, if there's a rule, is a rule. No, we're going to make an exception. As I told you before, maybe it happened in your life before, I hope it didn't, when policies were banned because the boss said so. So you work for a company or a division or a department or whatever you work, and then, no, that's the policy right here. But in this case, the boss says, well, it's okay, just do it. And you're like, what the? I mean, I could have done it 50 more times before, but we do it here for him or for her. You're not going to ask that because you're going to be fired. But they can do it. The rules and regulations are there for us just to be there. And they could be always, if they decide. So then why should you continue doing that? That's why you have a lot of criminality in these countries, because the law is not enforced across the board. Some people are forgiven, some people are forgotten. Like now they how do you call it? They forgive loans. What do you mean? Those guys made bad decisions and now someone else is going to pay for them? like us. I mean, I paid for my loan. I made the right decisions. I worked. I didn't go on vacation so I can pay my college, my university. And these guys, I don't care. That's their decision. Why am I responsible for their decision? Because they're in a bad shape. Let's say I don't pay one of my houses or my property. I don't pay, I don't know, the mortgage. Because I made a bad decision. Will anybody going to be paid for it? No, they're going to take it away. Why? Because somehow I'm in the wrong group or something. Well, you figure it out. Maybe income bracket and many more. Not even income bracket. That's not even necessary, because they say people that make like $100 and some $1,000, below $110,000, they qualify for the loan forgiveness. What? I know so. I rarely know people who make over $110,000. If you make $100,000 a year in the United States of America and you have a loan, from college loan, you should be able to pay that. You should be able. If not, it's your decision you got in this situation. That means, I don't know, you have like 3 Mercedeses, 5 houses, you smoke dope all the time, drink, smoke, and buy all kind of Gucci stuff. And again, back to these guys. We have people like this that would break the law for others. And that's the Prime Minister. If he thinks like that, what makes you think that he's not going to think the same way when it's something involving you? Someone is going to cut the line in front of you because Sunak said so. That's a crook mentality, criminal mentality. Yeah, let's break the law here. Let's break the rule here because he's that guy. He's the Prime Minister. Jesus Christ. Great Britain, you are not what you used to be. But hey, diversity is your strength too, I guess. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Jesus Christ.